there is what we're talking about today is the gamian bow arm, but there's also, of course, other bow arms. The ones that come to mind are the Franco-Belgian and the Russian. And I've thought long and hard about what the advantage of the gamian bow arm is, because unlike the Franco-Belgian, he wants you not to let your arm go to your side on the down bow, okay? And I tried to figure out why that was good. I could feel and I could hear that it was good, but I didn't know why it was good. And I finally realized that it's because when your arm travels down, it needs to also travel away in order to maintain the connection with the spine and those big muscles in your back. And this is always fun to do. So if I were to do this and you were to push on me, go ahead. I'm going to resist you with my arm down. I don't have a lot of strength here. Now I'm going to resist her with my arm in gamian bow position. We can be here all day, people. She's really pushing. Right? Okay. So same thing would happen if I were to push on your right arm. So when you're coming up bow, you're doing this very nicely. You must have thought about it because you're really keeping this all together. And this, if you don't mind turning around, I can show the audience. When she has this like this, her elbow is connecting back into the spine and helping her draw the sound. If she does this, this whole area is kind of limp, right? And so this is not involved in the sound production. So if you're wondering where your elbow should be, the answer is it should be where it hooks into your shoulder blade. Okay, so as she goes to the frog, her shoulder blade moves forward away from the spine. As she draws the bow, if she were to just let her arm go down to her side, this is no longer connected to the elbow, okay? In fact, why don't you do a down bow like that so we can hear and watch what happens. Right, and if I were to push her now, she has no strength to resist me. Okay, so now do a down bow and go to the gamian shape. Hard to see through the sweater, but I can feel with my hand that all of this is working and lighting up. So the shoulder blade, now go to the frog for me, please. I mean, no, do a draw up bow, go to the frog. Here, we want the shoulder blade to be relaxed and back at the spine. Now, as she goes all the way to the frog, it leaves again. Back to the middle, it goes down. So this is relaxing, but this is drawing, the elbow is drawing away. So that's why her sound is staying strong. This ability of the shoulder blade to move around as you're drawing the bow, it's really important. I've known violinists who really have trouble playing at the frog, and it's because they can't let go in their back and come forward because they're pinning their shoulder blade to their spine. So we want to be able to play, including our back muscles. My teachers used to call this playing from the back, and it took me a while to figure out what they meant. And you will be able to play strongly without tiring because these muscles back here are meant to do that. Well, maybe not meant to play the violin, but they're meant to be strong. Okay, now I want to talk about the shoulder blade ellipse. So when you go to the frog, let's reach all the way forward, you can see this. Then she's going to draw a down bow, and she's going to come to middle bow square. And this is where a lot of us get in trouble because we don't allow that shoulder to relax. We don't allow the shoulder blade to go back to the spine. Would you mind doing that once? I know it won't feel good, but like just go to the middle, but don't allow that to happen, right? Does this look familiar to you? If your right shoulder likes to go up like this, this is typically why This is typically what's going on. You are not getting the release. Okay, back to the frog, please. And come to the middle and relax. Drop it, drop it. Right, that was a good relaxation. Okay, so middle bow square is where you can relax and reset. Then when she goes to the tip, again, her shoulder blade comes forward. Then go to the middle and again, relax and let that shoulder drop. So frog forward, middle relax, tip forward, middle relax. And again, you do not want to come up and then have your shoulder up, right? You come up to middle bow square and you relax. Could you see my shoulder go down? That was because I was relaxing my shoulder blades back into my spine. So if you pay a lot of attention to that, it really helps the bow arm and the sound and your body.